Okay, so today is April 15th. The last vlog I did was April 9th. So not much has changed, but I feel like a lot has changed. A lot is in the process of being changed. So like I said, I was focused on like getting my money right and finances and stuff in order, but really it all boils down to self discipline. I've always had like, not always, but I've recently had like issues with self discipline. When it comes to any aspect of my life, honestly, like staying focused and staying like disciplined enough to do what I know I need to do the things that I know is right for me, like break these bad habits and change like my friend group around, stuff like that. So I think really trying to focus in on that first and foremost, because that'll just like trickle down into everything: finances, relationships, fitness, all that stuff, mental, physical health. And the way that I'm doing that is after being inspired by Ramadan, is like kind of making a set of rules for myself and basically like trying to devote myself to this set of rules, like how I did with Ramadan. Like if I can be strong enough to control that like hunger, that like very real like force of temptation, and I was able to say no, let me wait till the sun goes down for however many the 12 hours that I didn't eat. I feel like I can do that with pretty much everything, anything. So today's Monday. I just came up with like that idea to do that yesterday. So today will be my first day doing that. So I made like a list right now. I might go back and revisit it. But yeah, I'm starting today. So today will be the first day. I'm doing things like reading for like 15 minutes a day at least. Writing, doing creative writing for 30 minutes at least. Studying Spanish for 30 minutes. Exercising every day. And just like stuff like that. I'm starting to pray, so I'm learning how to pray. Makes a lot. Just like basic things that I really need to stick to like to move forward. So like the creative writing thing, I wanted to do something that to elevate my skill and my passion, just a little bit every day. So yeah, I'm also trying not to be like so hard on myself. Like this, read for I think I said read for like at least 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes is not a long time at all, but at least if I get to 5 minutes, I'll feel like accomplished. So I'm trying to do these obtainable, tangible goals that have like a real like result. Uh, I'm going for results over anything. So like if I read, you know, five minutes a day, hopefully, ideally, I would learn something new that I can apply to my life. And most of the books I read are just like um, nonfiction, kind of like self help books, psychology type books. So all these things, hopefully, I'll be able to apply in my actual day to day life. Like I read Atomic Habits before. I don't have the book anymore, but um, that was a really good book that I really feel like helped me in a lot of different ways. I'm currently doing an audiobook on the 7 habits of highly effective people, and I want to do audiobooks, but I also want to do like actually reading, like actual reading. So the audiobook is kind of just like something that I listen to like on my way home from the gym or in the shower or something like that. Some because I don't want to. Like, I like music, but I feel like I spent a lot of time listening to music and not really gaining much from it. So I feel like if I just replace music in some scenarios, then that just is extra time for me to be learning something new or to be bettering myself. So that's what all this is about, just like bettering myself. I really just want to go full force and like be dedicated to who I am and what I want to become, because I'm 25 now, and it's not, definitely, it's far from like being old, but I want to put in the work now, so I can be somewhere in like 5 years in a really good spot, whether it's like just being disciplined, being happy, being successful, being financially stable in 5 years. Uh, I just want to invest now into my life so I can enjoy life down the line. I had a therapy session yesterday, and that's kind of what it was about. It was about me um, being like conflicted almost about like my work life balance. Like, how balanced should it be? Like, should I actually focus more on work right now, and that way I can focus on work, get to where I need to be, and then later down the line I can focus on life? Or should it actually be more balanced, where I'm like taking my time and uh, getting enough rest and making sure I'm okay mentally and stuff like that? But which is great. It's definitely great, and that's what I've been doing. Is trying to just like balance it out and not be overwhelming or stressing myself out. But I feel like lately, just in the gym, I listen to a lot of motivational speeches, and a lot of them are like made for the gym. So they'll like say stuff. Oh yeah, you gotta work twice as hard as anybody. You gotta work 3 times. You gotta get up early. You gotta work off like 3 hours of sleep sometimes. Some days you get no sleep. And it's not like I'm opposed to all that stuff. Like, hard work is hard work. You know, I mean, it's true. Hard work is hard work. Like, you're gonna get places if you work hard. Period. Like, you're gonna, if you sacrifice a lot, you're gonna get more return out of it. However, it does damage like your mental health. It's not good for you not to sleep. Um, get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep. But on the other side of things, like, yeah, I mean, if you want to be great, uh, if you want to do things that other people haven't done, or you want to be different than a lot of people, then you got to put in different amount of work. Like, you got to put in a lot more effort than the average person. If the average person is sleeping 6 to 8 hours a night, and they have whatever how many hours they're working, then maybe you got to put in a little bit more time in the craft. Like, I'm currently a filmmaker in the film industry, and like, I don't write, I don't make films for real. So how am I gonna expect to be great if I'm not putting in extra work? Like, I'm sure there's millions of other filmmakers out there, editors out there who are doing like, I'm not doing the bare minimum, but I'm definitely not doing the maximum that I can. So I just imagine like how far I can go if I do the maximum, at least for like a year, 2 years, up to 5 years, something like that. Like, if I'm putting in actual work 5 years, where will I be in 5 years? I don't know. Obviously I don't want to work myself to death, but I also don't want to. I don't want to regret not working as hard as I can while I'm able to work hard, because I'm still youthful. I got a good amount of energy. But yeah, when I'm older, when I don't feel like doing these things, like I don't have the energy, or I don't know, if I have like a child or a family and stuff where I don't have the time to do this stuff, then I'll be like, dang, I wish I would have did this and that and this when I had the time, the free time. So I'm still debating it, but I'm leaning more towards that. I'm leaning more towards just going out and getting it, going hard, doing what I gotta do to make things work, and just really, really, really focusing in on me. And I mean, like, career wise, character wise, personality wise. Like, I want to be a better person. I want to be a better person for myself, but also like the people that I love. Like, yeah, I just want to be that. So that takes work, and I feel like I'm willing to do that work. and it starts like today, starts now. So it's enough playing games. It's enough like procrastinating. Enough like telling myself, oh yeah, it's okay to slack off. It's okay to do this. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. I'm not gonna beat myself up or put anyone else down for it, but it isn't okay for the goals that I want. Like if I want to be great, no, it's not okay for me to take a full day off and do nothing. Like that's not okay. It's not, and I am fully willing to accept that that for what I want to do right now, like that's not what I. That doesn't help me. That doesn't push my goals forward. I mean, getting some rest, obviously is important, but I feel like I really want to deserve. I really want to make that rest worth it. Like I really like when I was fasting, like not eating all day made that dinner, the break fast, um, so much more worth it. Like everything was beautiful. Like I was suffering all day, sacrificing all day, saying no all day, and then when the sun set and I got to eat, it was amazing. Like the best feelings ever. Drinking that first sip of water after a whole day. I mean, that's beautiful, and that's what I want to experience. I want to sacrifice for months and be like, no, I can't go out. No, I can't. I can't drink. I can't stay out all night. I can't spend money on this or that. I gotta save. I gotta put work in. I gotta do the boring stuff. I gotta do the hard stuff. I gotta go to the gym so that in a few months or a year, when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, you know, much more satisfied. So that's where I'm at right now. Yeah, let me just look at some of the other rules that I made myself. Right now, I just wrote everything down on notes on my phone. I call it the Book of Juba, but some things I won't say just because I don't want people to know. But track all the money spent. No more than 2 drinks at any outing. No shots. Workout / exercise every day. 30 minutes of Spanish. 30 minutes of writing. Daily to-do lists. No social media on weekdays and before 5 p.m. No smoking. Journal every day. At least 5 minutes of reading. And pray at least once a day. So I'm also, not. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. So this might, change. I might add more stuff to it. Because I really want to be like in depth and as detailed as possible to give myself something like strict to follow. So yeah, I'll just keep you guys updated as much as y'all care. But yeah, let this be, if anything, like motivation to start making your own rules. Like you can make rules for yourself and follow them. Like it doesn't have to be a special 30 day religious thing. It could be every day for the rest of your life. It could be 2 weeks, every other week, every other month type thing. Like, so yeah, let this hopefully be a sign to inspire you to really practice that self discipline. So yeah, all right, catch you guys whenever.